Hi Flosstube, it's December 14th, 2023, and It's Only Stitching here on YouTube and Keyx Stitch still on Instagram. And it's mostly Christmas, the shopping and the stitching. And I had some FFOs. I think this I had already stitched, so I glued the backing on and glued it together. I kind of did not do it very well because I put the backing paper on first before I stuck the Santa hat on the Santa, so that was not a good choice. And then this one is one I've had finished for a long time, but I just filled in all this off-white around here, and it's a Santa stamp. And these are both Mill Hill kits, and I need to run a thread through it as a hanger because I don't do the beaded hangers. And then this is not Christmas. I worked on Stacy Nash. Is it primitive? No, Spotted Pig Pin Keep. I'd had the big pig done. And this was a kit from Cheryl. Look, I'm stitching on it, Cheryl. And I did almost parts of, I did parts of 3 pigs. So cute. And this is on, I think it's French blue. It's not hand dyed and it's very soft. I think, it's either Witchell or Zweigart. I'm thinking it's Witchell, but I'm not positive. And this is Santa's, I don't know what it's called. It's a Sassy Stripper by Stitching with the Housewives. And I think I couldn't find it last time to show you. It might be called Santa and his Reindeer or something like that. And you finish, oh, this is not a Sassy Stripper. This is a roundabout. I did some Sassy Strippers, but this one's a roundabout. So I have to finish it on a circle. I did buy some of the circular, just the smaller size ones that are sticky board from the Fat Quarter Shop. So we'll see how that goes. This one, I went to Hawaii and I just took my like a Xerox, a copy of the chart, but I didn't take the front page. And so now my front page and the rest of my charts are all separated. So here is Santa, the Dove in the Key by Barbara Anna, and I got this off of creativepoppy.com. And I don't have too much on it. This is on PTP Picture This Plus Jade, and it is not this color. It's green. It's green. I think the first time I had it, it looked more like this. It was bluer, but it's very green now. Maybe that's how it looks. So, and then I totally started and finished Barbara Anna's Christmas Cat, and I left it at the beach, so I have to get it next time I'm there. But this is what it looks like. I used all the called for colors. This is the pattern picture. So this was also off of Creative Poppy. Oh my gosh, this is so cute and so fun. I made a mistake and chose fabric that was the same color as her face. So mine has the darker gray going all the way around her face. I did X's all the way around, not backstitch. So like the last row, instead of being light gray, it is that dark gray. I saw there's a spring and a summer, so I have to buy those. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those. Sally, Stitchy Sally, did you stitch those? You know you want to, right? And then this is from The Bells on Christmas Day, which is a book by Blackbird Designs. This picture's off 123 Stitch, so it is still available. And this is the piece that I'm doing, which is The Bells on Christmas Day. And this is on a piece of, I wonder if this is Heartland. It's a very brown Picture This Plus. It's not ale though. Heritage? I don't know what it is. Oh, I have a nice string. So I changed some of the colors because outside it's supposed to be like Palomino and Havana. And I used a limited edition for the Vine of Gentle Art. And then the darker color is, don't know, it's also a Gast. I added some greens. I added like Endive, and I added Caper, like this is Caper. And then these little berries right here are Pomegranate by Gentle Art. And I also changed this to Whiskey. Abby, look, I put whiskey in. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with the house. I only did the light color bricks. And I started doing pomegranate right here, but those seem like, woo, very bright. And this is the called for. Oh no, it isn't, because the called for was red pear, but my red pear was purple. I was having all kinds of problems. So the lightest pink in this is Cinnabar. So like this one right here, that's Cinnabar. It's beautiful though. I really am enjoying it. And hopefully it'll be done soon. It's supposed to be Peace on Earth, I think is written right here, but I'm thinking of writing Noche de Paz, which is like Night of Peace, Peace Night. It's the first, like Silent Night. It's the first words in Silent Night in Spanish. And I thought, oh, then it'll go with my Feliz Navidad by Blackbird that I stitched. So I thought that would be so great. Then I did a lot of Black Friday stitching, and I did even more yesterday because the Fat Quarter Shop had 30% off of all Christmas patterns, because I need more Christmas patterns like A Hole in the Head. You know what? I forgot to say this roundabout is on Coastal by PTP. Okay, so I went to the Jingle Ball, but I happened to be in Hawaii, so I was very sad that it just totally coincided. My husband and I went with my mom and my aunt, and the weather was kind of rainy, which was nice that it wasn't super hot because I'd rather have it be rainy. But my aunt had a timeshare then, so it had to be those dates, and it was over the Jingle Ball. So I spent most of my time being like, okay, I'm just gonna be happy whatever time I can go. So I bought some charts, but I did not show a picture of them. I also got this key fob from Heartstring Samplery. And it's made out of wood because her husband has that wood cutting machine. My scissors, my rules, and it has a little part you put together to make it a fob. I also got from Cheryl the ornament book. That's hands-on design. Here's the rest of them. Oh, I don't know all of them. Lindy Stitches, Beth Twist, Frosted Pumpkin, Misty Purcell, Blue Flower. I might do that Red Panda. My grandson has a little red panda toy. Teresa Kogut, Satsuma, Ink Circles, Jeanette Douglas. This is gonna be very sad. Who are these two? I really like that Joy one too. I think I might need to stitch that one pronto. Okay, Winter Deer. Oh, it's Tiny Modernist. So Winter Deer, this one. That's cute. I like that 50s like retro style. Oh, I think Liz Matthews. So those are very cute. And I think I keep on wavering on what I'm gonna do for 12 by 12. The new NYE 12x12 is the hashtag. I'm gonna go on Stitchin' with Sandy. It's S-A-N-D-I. She has a Flosstube here, so you can watch her Flosstube, and she has her email linked. It's in her description box, so you can get the Zoom link, because she's going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is noon on East Coast time, which is when Kia B, who started the 12 by 12, when Kia B is going to do it. So they go from 12 to midnight and work on 12 things. And so I think I'm either going to work on whips or things that I've just started recently, like I can work on that Santa, the dove, and the key. And I didn't just start that pig, but since it's out, I might start it. Or work on it. Or I might start a bunch of new things, because this is what I bought from Fat Quarter Shop. This is the Sassy Stripper Santa's Scale. And this comes with a bonus that's called Santa's Joy. But I don't have a photo of that. But I always like to know which ones have the bonus. And then Silent Night, which is a roundabout. And Reindeer Delivery, which is also a roundabout. Oh my gosh, I love that tree being pulled. It's so cute. I did dye some fabric pink, but so far, I do most of them on Coastal, because I think that ribbon red looks really good on the Coastal. I also bought this on Black Friday. This was the Stitching Seasons club that I didn't join, but I ended up buying two full kits and part of one kit. And I think I'm gonna do this. That's the piece for this month. Cute. Cheryl and I are having a sale, right? We don't know when we're starting with that, but maybe that'll be a 12 by 12 start. Who knows? And then I bought Liberty Lodge by Plum Street and At Home by Brandon Gervais. I should have taken these out. I hate it when they show it with all the glare, like I just showed that Plum Street one. And it's so funny because I also got the candy one, Santa Stops Here, and the houses are almost the same. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do them with Raspberry Parfait as the brick, so pink brick instead of the tan brick. But see how the houses are. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones of hers. And then I finally got this Artful Offering one called Kind and Gentle Woodland Holiday Sampler. And there's another one that they have too, but this is the older one. I like this one. It's so sweet, and I keep thinking about it, so I finally got it. It's 199 by 136 is the stitch count. Oh, that's so cute. And then I should have told you I still have some finishes because I actually FFO'd some ornaments. Christmas Parade. This kept being out of stock of places, and I finally saw it somewhere. I'm like, oh, gonna get it. The animals crack me up. I've seen somebody finish that. It's very cute. Don't ask me what, but I think I'm gonna start this. I know Sandy is doing, Stitching with Sandy is doing an Erin Elizabeth. She's part of a Stitch Along. So I got this one. You just work on any Erin Elizabeth design. I just loved it. It's so like peaceful. I don't know. It's a lot of stitching. You know what I really like? I like all the houses being like plaids and stuff, or plaid colors, and then this one is the plaid, and they all kind of coordinate. That's so beautiful. And then the last thing that's sitting here, because you know more is coming in the mail, is Christmas at Hollyberry Farm by Stacy Nash. Is that who it is? Yeah. I've loved this one for a long time too. Just a big house. Hey, I could do house samplers with you, Kim, because look, both of these were houses. And there's two Brenda Gervais and the Liberty Lodge, all are houses. So I almost have 12 new houses. And then I'm gonna see my dad and my stepmom. And so I started decorating a tree for them. And I finished these ornaments. These are all stitching with, these are stitching with the housewives. This one is part of a Sassy Stripper. It was together with this one. They were a stack, but I split them up to make the ornament small because this tree is so tiny. Oh my gosh, isn't she adorable? Mrs. Claus inside a Santa mug. And then I tied these on here a little bit too tight to get off very easily. This one was like Santa and a snowman, and this was the bonus chart, Santa and his pets. So he had a cat and a dog. This is their dog's name. Their dog's a yellow lab, so it looks like that kind of. And then this was part of the City Christmas. There's part of one of the houses the Santa flies over, and so I just took that part off and stitched it again because I've stitched City Christmas before. Then I went to like Joann's and I bought like 5 billion things to put on here. So we'll see. I bought candy canes and ribbon and some hanging chocolates and a whole bunch of stuff. It's probably enough for, you know, a full-size tree. But I thought that might be fun to decorate there, but I might be the only one who thinks that's fun. So I might be decorating alone. And then today, and I'm gonna give this to my stepmom. So look at my board. So today I'm going to cut down this film core and pin this on. It's pretty much the right size. She has a friend who's a framer, so I never, when I give her something framed, she takes it out of the frame that I framed it in and gets it reframed. So I thought, well, I didn't give this to her in time. We were supposed to see them like in September or earlier on in, or maybe October. I saw her in September. She saw a picture of that, loved it. So I said I would give it to her. And then we were gonna see them, and I thought, oh, it might be in time because her framer's a good friend of hers that would do it for her, even if it wasn't a whole bunch of time. But we didn't end up seeing them, so I told her I would just pin it and then she can give it to the framer, and the framer can say, oh my gosh, I can't believe what a horrible job this girl does pinning. And then in Hawaii, I bought this at Ben Franklin. I was so happy to see there was a Ben Franklin. It was so cheap. It was like, I don't know, I think like $2. I'm like, oh, that's the perfect one for a pincushion. And I was very proud of myself that I didn't buy like 5 of them or 10 of them like I usually do, thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of these until I can't stand making them anymore, and then make 2 more, because that's every craft my whole life. When my mom would do crafts with my sister and me, and we would just do it till it was like, oh my gosh, I can't take another one, but then we'd still have more we had to do because we were giving them to people. So we were laughing about that, because I was with my aunt when we went there, and they used to do that. She used to do that too, so she knows what I mean. I think that's it. Tell me if you're gonna do the 12 by 12. Join Sandy's Zoom.